Welcome to the Kalispell Warhawk Dynasty. It's week 13 with the Warhawks facing the Utah State Aggies. This game could very well decide who's going to win the Mountain Division and play in the Mountain West Conference Championship. If New Mexico loses, the division race ends today. Utah State is 7-3. They've had a great season, same record in conference as Kalispell. And they boast the nation's 6th ranked scoring offense. We have two of the best teams in the Mountain West. It should be a good one. Off we go in week 13. Kalispell gets it first, and from the end zone, this is Ja'Cory Day with a spin, breaking to the outside, spun down at the 26. And out comes J.R. Battle, Roscoe Sheridan, Lamar Williams, and the rest of this Kalispell starting offense. Opening with a deep drop, it's Battle across the middle, finding Day for 14 yards. Ja'Cory second in receiving yards on the season behind Lamar Williams. This time it's a run, and Roscoe Sheridan gets a couple. He passed 1,000 yards yet again last week for the 3rd straight season. Now back to pass, pressure up the middle. Battle keeps his balance. He'll extend the play, fire long for Amonte Jones. It's caught. Nearly broken up, but Kalispell turns a broken play into a first down. Two tight ends left, and they hand it that way. Sheridan fights ahead to get 4. And again, we see Reggie Jackson as the second tight end alongside John Charles. Battle with the blitz. Checks it down, and Sheridan is met immediately. Not much there. 3rd down, Kalispell. They go with 4 receivers now. Maximum speed on the field. Battle has time. Sideline for Williams, and incomplete. Williams couldn't keep it in bounds. Battle threw this pass a little wide, but Coach Leon Daniels quickly gets the challenge flag out. Let's take a look. He just needs 1 foot down. Right foot is there, but when do you say he has possession? Officials say the play stands, so Kalispell has lost their only challenge they'll get on their first possession. Now we see this Aggie offense backed up inside their own 10 as the carry goes to Eric Irvin. This is a gain of 3. Senior quarterback Austin Carr has been excellent this year. It's his first year as a starter. He throws short, and this is Matt Britt picking up 5. Carr, 26 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not bad for his only season. On 3rd down, he keeps it, but meets Kelly John Charles, and he'll lose 2 on the play. KJC denies the first down. They'll kick it back to Kalispell now. Day should have a chance here from his 45. He's going to break to the far sideline now. Use that elite speed. Spinning his way at the 40. Good return. Last year when these teams met, Utah State pulled off the upset in snowy Kalispell, 38-25. Warhawks now, inside of Utah State territory, get 7 from Roscoe Sheridan. In the shotgun on 2nd down, Battle deep across the middle and making the catch. It's Hayden John Charles. He's been so good stretching the field this year. I didn't expect that. Another 2 tight end look. Battle climbs the pocket, floats it out, and Jones heads to the outside and dives in for the touchdown. Kalispell strikes first. Normally, Jones is not the catch-and-run receiver, but he gets a great chance here. That's one of his best plays of the season. Extra point from Lorenzo Bell is good, and now for an update on the New Mexico game. It has gone final. New Mexico has won. They may only be 6-5, but they've been excellent in conference, and this race will not end today. However, the loser of this game will be eliminated from the division title. Now it's Eric Irvin with a stiff arm as Utah State looks for an answer. They get 10 here from their senior tailback. This is also a big game for the Aggies because they have 2 of their most high-profile recruits in attendance. I think they've done a really good job with this program. Hunter makes the catch on 1st down and picks up around 9. I think with their roster and how they're doing in recruiting, this could be one of the competitors at the top of this division for a long time. Eric Irvin carries on 2nd down, and the chains move again. We see this team every year, and of course we'll have to see who their quarterback is after Carr. But now it's Irvin heading to the outside. He breaks 1 tackle, throwing Malcolm Tyson out the way. Alex Hardy brings him down. Aggies moving the ball very effectively as Carr to the flats finds Johnson. And that is their sophomore receiver who's been a breakout player for him this year. Kalispell forces the 3rd and 6. They send 4 at Carr. short middle. Jensen gets past Merrill and picks up the first. Aggies right near the red zone, as I've been mistakenly calling Aaron Carr Austin this whole time. My bad. Carr's going to keep it as he's spun around by John Charles with a gain of 5. This time Utah State going with the tight formation. They'll throw again. Carr short. Perkins all alone. Breaks to the end zone and sheds a tackle to tie the game. John Perkins shows the great run after the catch ability. Solid speed as he turns upfield and breaks the tackle. Kalispell has struggled over the years against top-flight tight ends, and maybe today that's their toughest matchup. 7 apiece now as the first quarter is coming to an end. Roscoe Sheridan carries to open up this possession, and he'll pick up 6 running off tackle. John Charles flexes out to the slot on 3rd and 4. Just 3 sent at Battle. He gets time, puts it up for grabs, and it's knocked down. Lamar Williams has been a little more quiet lately. Teams certainly know Kalispell wants to get him the football. 2 defenders covering him there. Good first half of football so far as the Aggies take over. Aaron Carr to Eric Irvin. Heading off tackle, picks up a block, and gains 6. Irvin over 1,000 yards rushing today with a good first quarter. He gets it again, 3rd and short, and picks up the first despite a good play by Alex Hardy. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers on first down. Another carry for Irvin. He has nowhere to go. Smothered by Brandon Leak. Britt motions across the formation, and Carr hands off again. Good hit, and the tackle by McCormick. Owens may not have made the play entirely, but that hit certainly slowed things up. Now 3rd and 8. They blitz Carr, and he floats it out. Perkins there. Stiff arm, and he picks up the first. John Perkins again able to shed a tackle, this time a powerful stiff arm against Damian Whitmore. Whitmore is one of the biggest players on this defense, and he stiff-armed him like he was a slot corner. From the eye now, Johnson gets the call. They'll try the middle again. That's shut down by Wesley Merrill. Very run-heavy drive for Utah State. They're having some success. Now 3rd down, it's tipped in. Lucky to not be picked if you're Utah State. This was Wesley Merrill. Good blitz. Got his hand in there just in time. That'll bring out the kicking team. A 52-yard try. Ton of leg, and it is good. Not by much, but a very good kick. Utah State now 10 unanswered as Kalispell gets the ball back after a long drive. Sheridan, tough running here. Utah State all over him in the backfield. Here they spread the field once again. Battle, really good protection. Still needs some extra time as he drops it off, and McClellan only gets a few and takes another hard hit. Who can make the big plays on 3rd down? Warhawks need 6. They got it. Lamar Williams wide open. Catch and run of 20 yards. They lined up Day on that side. He ran a post and took the corner with him. Battle heads to the air again and throws to the middle, and McClellan makes the catch. Not much separation there, but a solid pickup. Now a 3rd and short. Warhawks go to the eye, running left. It's Corey Miller who breaks a tackle and accelerates through a lane for a first down. That could have been a loss, but Miller made the first man miss. 1st and 10 now with split backs, rolling right. Battle stops, throws on the move, and now incomplete. Trying to get this to Lamar Williams, one of their favorite plays to work him across the field. They'll sweep it now. Sheridan gets the call, breaks outside, and gets about 3. Certainly a tougher run defense from Utah State than we've seen recently. But now it's 3rd and 7. Battle running out of time as he hits Mike Harris over the middle. Gain of 23. Battle had just enough time for this play to work. It took a while for Harris to get to his spot. But the Warhawks are set up 1st and goal. They give it to Sheridan. Up the middle he goes! Touchdown! Good finish at the end. Kalispell retakes the lead. It's been a good half of football. These offenses are taking their time and showing what makes them special. We have a few minutes to go now in the first half as Utah State trails by 4. Again, they run it with Irvin for about 5 yards, and they've kept him very busy in this opening half. From the eye, another run. Now it's Johnson, wrapped up immediately by number 69, Jared Merritt. Forced to throw it now. 4 on the rush. Carr with time, and the catch is made. Kenneth Jensen gets 1 foot down. Approaching midfield. 1st and 10 for Aaron Carr. Now to the right side. Complete, and Williams breaks the tackle. John Charles makes the stop inside the 40 of the Warhawks. About 90 seconds to go in this first half. And the quick rush gets the Carr before he can even finish his drop back. He's sacked. After a 4-yard loss, Utah State gives it to Irvin off the delay, gets into the second level, and they get that lost yardage back. Now a 3rd down and 8. Warhawks dialing up some pressure, quick throw, and Jensen right at the sticks, and he gets the 1st down. Aggies continue to drive. Aaron Carr, receivers going deep, and he lost the football. Aggies keep it, but Jared Merritt got there in a hurry. Kalispell needs to get that pass rush going. Carr, now to the sideline, complete, and Williams steps out. It's 4th down, and they will kick. Just a few seconds to go in this half. 14-13 Warhawks. They'll try a screen to Ja'Cory Day, and Utah State's all over it. That will do it for this first half. Both teams have impressed me so far. It's been a good game like you would expect with these two teams. And we'll see if someone can separate in the second half. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25, but both received a lot of votes. Utah State had the most of teams that didn't make it. I think it's safe to say the winner of this game will not only have a chance to win the division, but they're going to be ranked next week. 14-13, Warhawks on top, and there's a big hit delivered by Alex Hardy. 3rd and short now as Carr gives to Irvin, breaks 1 tackle. John Charles, though, with the pursuit, makes the stop behind the line. 3 tackles for a loss. Quickly, it's Warhawk ball in the 3rd quarter, trying to build a lead. Neither team has been able to separate from the other as Roscoe Sheridan gains 4. Just 31 yards on 9 carries for Sheridan. They'll head to the air off play action. Battle wants to stretch the field. Rolls outside, going deep. Williams breaking free, and he holds it in. Touchdown! A 65-yard throw by Battle. That's how far it traveled anyway. He makes it look so casual with that great arm strength. I think that hit Williams in the face and went right to his hands. Either way, it's Lamar's 10th touchdown on the season. So happy for him and the great year he's had as a senior. Now Utah State trailing by 8. As again we see John Charles in to make a tackle. He's been all over the place. 3rd and 5. Now it's a screen. Johnson on the edge. Chased by McCormick. And he makes the tackle just in time. They call it 4th and short. So this half begins with 2 3-and-outs and a 55-yard touchdown for the Warhawks. That's excellent. They'll get back to the ground game now. A powerful burst up the middle for Roscoe Sheridan. 3rd and short now for the Warhawks. They're going to pass in the flats to Reggie Jackson. The true freshman makes his first career catch. Ja'Cory Day slot left, just 1 tight end now. And going downhill off the handoff, it's Roscoe Sheridan now picking up 9. Maybe the inside is more effective for Kalispell this week. Again to the air, floating out to Miller. Not much room here, and he's spun down for a gain of 2. Here's that 4-receiver look again. Kalispell on 3rd and 8. Extra protection for Battle. He has time and open over the middle again. Mike Harris. He's made 2 catches now for 52 yards. Just working the middle on 3rd down. Warhawks at the 20. Sheridan dragged down quickly. Just 1. Kalispell much more reliant on the pass game today, but they want to run it. They want that presence as Miller tries the right side, and he'll get about 4. 3rd and medium again for the Warhawks with 2 tight ends in the game. Battle steps up, stays on his feet. And now he throws it, and I'm not even sure where that was going, but maybe he's lucky that's just incomplete. A Kalispell field goal has given them the first 2-score lead of the day, and it's certainly crunch time now for the Aggies. They've only ran now 7 plays in this half. They haven't gotten a first down. They're going to try running it again on 3rd and 4, and Aaron Johnson doesn't get it. That's 3 3-and-outs. This has been the most lopsided quarter of the game. Kalispell up 11 with possession, and we're going to the fourth quarter here momentarily. Jones the motion man on second down. Battle heads back to the air, fires outside, and John Charles can't make the grab. Good hit there at the right time. Here's that full receiver look again on third down. Warhawks have had success with this. Battle to the middle and incomplete. A little off the mark for Justin McClellan. Fourth down. Aggies get the first drive to go their way really in this half. After 3 straight punts, now it's Irvin cutting back and completely ignoring the play design, but he picks up 5 with that freelance maneuver. Offset eye for Carr, and he'll throw it again to the middle for Jensen. He hauls it in. I feel like they've kind of taken this game out of Carr's hands in the second half. They give him a throw, and he delivers. Now it's a screen. Irvin? Nope, not gonna happen. That's Alex Hardy, who's been very good today. They'll definitely need to rely more on Carr now. He's back to pass on second and long, airing it out to the sideline. Incomplete, but blanket coverage regardless. 3rd and 12. Now Kalispell can back up a little bit. Carr puts it up, and Jensen makes the spinning acrobatic catch. That's the catch of the day right there. It also saves this possession as Carr gives it to Irvin. Gets blocking to the outside and gets 8. That's his best carry in a little while. 2nd down and 2, again in the eye. Johnson now through a lane. Well-blocked play gives them 11 yards. And it looks like Johnson's shaken up on the play. Eric Irvin back in the game. He gets the delayed give inside the 5, falls ahead to about the 1.5-yard line. Utah State needs the touchdown. They give it to Irvin, and he's not gonna get it. The play is made by Alex Hardy in the backfield, his 10th tackle, but the job is not complete. They're going forward on 4th and 1. Some movement, and they pitch it out. Good move by Daryl Rucker. He's in for the touchdown. I thought maybe they get merit their offsides, but instead they get a fantastic run by Rucker coming off the bench, making Kalispell defenders look silly in space. And again from up close, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Short throw incomplete for Britt. So it's a 5-point game. Utah State needs an additional touchdown. Kalispell hopes they do not get that chance. We'll see Roscoe Sheridan. He gets 6. 2 tight ends to the right. Now they're running that way. Sheridan brought down again. A couple yards on the pickup. 3rd and 2. They run the play clock all the way down. Sheridan sweeps, and he's met and denied the first down. Utah State's been tough up front all day, and they've gotten the football back for their offense. We have just 2:20 to go in this game. Aggies need the touchdown. It's crunch time. Carr on first down gets them out to a great start. Excellent throw to Dustin Hunter. We haven't seen Utah State air it out since the first half. Carr now deep to the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. I think Shannon Evans got a hand on it. 3rd and 8. They're keeping both Evans and John Charles back deep, just rushing 3 as Carr threads the needle to Jensen between defenders, and they get 10. The chains move. Jensen's made some of the biggest plays for this offense. Carr 1st and 10. Again, they're going long, and Evans knocks it down. I think he had a chance to pick that. We need that turnover right now. Carr and the Aggies back on 2nd down. This is Doyle making the grab. Very tight coverage, but a gain of 5. Utah State 7 of 14 on 3rd down. Hayes on the rush. Blitz picked up. Carr passes to the middle, and it's knocked away. It deflects off Alex Hardy. And now it's 4th down. John Charles is the deep safety. 4th and 5. Another rush. Carr throws short. McBride turns upfield and gets the first. Just barely the Aggies keep it going. They've made their biggest plays on the crucial downs. Carr 1st and 10 throws short, and Perkins is well covered this time. That's Hardy again. 2nd and 10 with a bunch on the right side. Another rush. Short throw from Carr, caught by Hunter. Gain of 6. Aggies using their timeouts as they try to get closer, down to 43 seconds. On 3rd and 4, Carr short, Perkins tackled again. That's Kelly John Charles. That means here on 4th and 2, the game is on the line. No deep safety. Kalispell brings pressure, and Core is sacked. The game is over. Kalispell wins 24-19. It's Anthony Owens looping around and meeting Carr as he sent everyone downfield. Aggies wanted the big play. Instead, Kalispell slams the door on their division hopes, and this game is over. What a fun game. Kalispell victorious by 5. The first half was very good, but Kalispell certainly owned that third quarter. The Aggies had a very head-scratching offensive approach in that second half, just basically running and not challenging Kalispell at all with Aaron Carr. They gave Kalispell a perfect opportunity to take a commanding lead, and that they did. Utah State did get back in it. They had one last chance, and I knew that with the way Carr was playing and the way their passing game just performed today, I wasn't going to let them win just by shredding coverage. They were going to have to beat the blitz, and they couldn't do it. We blitzed the last 3 plays of the game, and I think 5 of the last 6. They didn't all work, but on that last sequence, they tried going into the flats, and we made good tackles. Kelly John Charles played one of his best games of the year just from a tackling standpoint, making plays right at the line of scrimmage or behind it. He saved some downs for us. And then you consider Alex Hardy's double-digit tackles. I think it was one of our better tackling days, even if there were some bad moments. And if we didn't tackle as well as we did, we could have easily lost this game, or at least Utah State would have been more successful. But we made some key tackles near the sticks. The Warhawks are now 9-2 heading into their season finale, which we hope is not our last game in the conference. The Warhawks have become the number 22 team in the country. I assumed whoever won would get a spot. I thought both teams probably should have already been there. But the Warhawks now improved to 6-2 in the conference. New Mexico is also 6-2. We beat them head-to-head, so as long as we win against Hawaii, that's our title. And we'll go to the Mountain West Conference Championship. Hawaii is only 3-8 this season, but we can't overlook them. They beat us last year in the regular season finale. I do like a lot of their roster. Some of their best players are going to give us some matchup problems. I think their safeties have the speed to contain the deep plays, and they also have a really good linebacker that can take away a lot of the middle of the field. On the offensive side, their best player is a senior receiver, Neil Hughes. They have a junior quarterback in Derek Thomas, and Sid Reddick, the senior tailback. So it should be a fun game as Hawaii visits Kalispell here late in the season, and if we win, we know what's next. We're going to see Hunter Clayton, who's a captain now for their defense as a junior, and of course he is a Kalispell native heading home to face the team that he decided not to join. He is a very hard hitter, and there aren't any real holes in his game. He's solid. We'll wrap up now with recruiting, and there is some good news this year. We move in the right direction for a lot of these recruiting battles. I think the offseason is going to be so critical, especially because I think the recruiting battles for Warren and Ellis and Akinjide go the distance. So we'll have to decide who we're really going to prioritize because we don't have many commits so far. And I would like to hopefully get into the double digits and not have a bunch of walk-ons going into next season. I know I am doing this a little late, but I am still adding players to the board. Here's Brandon Williams, an outside linebacker from Oregon. A bit undersized, but you see that a lot nowadays. Pretty good range, good run stopper, so I have a lot of interest in him. And then Kyle Holman from Minnetonka, Minnesota. He's a 4-star running back, 5'11", 196, but he's not very fast and runs with power. Interesting skill set to go with a smaller running back build, but I like role players even if they're just for a certain situation. Theodore Bloom was one player that I never really recruited very heavily, but he decided on Utah State even after watching them lose to us today. That brings this episode to an end. Thank you all for watching. Up next we have Hawaii. Leave your feedback down below in the comments section. What did you think of today's game? And what do you take away from all of this recruiting? What should we do with the remaining time we have? Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.